it's me, your fave, back again. I know it's been a while. I've been really busy. So, a couple of new things. Just want to say shout out to Proyecto Bruja for these amazing earrings. I absolutely love them. If you don't follow them on Instagram, you definitely should. Secondly, lots of new updates on the shop and also new tarot card options. You can now do a business reading, which includes things that are more specific to business, future dealings, a lot of different things. Of course, we have Tarot After Dark. That one's always available. We have Goddess readings and, of course, the typical general reading. So please check out my shop. I've got a lot of new stuff out. I've got a lot of new products out. I've got fuckboy repellent soap. Super fun, but also practical. So yeah, check it out. Okay, now that we got the ads out of the way, today's topic is going to be, what's the gossip about you? What are people saying about you behind your back? Could be good, could be bad, but it's always going to be juicy. Okay guys, y'all know the drill. So we have pile number 1, it's going to be the Starseed Spinners Tarot deck. We have number 2, or pile 2, which is going to be the Tarot of Sexual Magic deck. And then we have pile number 3, which is my primary deck from Spencer's Don't Judge Me. So take a deep breath, 3 deep mindful breaths, and pick your pile. Okay, so today's reading is going to be a little bit different because I really wanted to kind of show you guys some different angles. I don't know, I'm just experimenting. Just chill. Just hang out with me. So this is pile number 1. This is the Star Spinner Tarot deck. This deck is pretty new to me. Thank you so much, Brittany, for donating this to me, for gifting it to me. I genuinely appreciate it. And I don't really get the opportunity to use this deck too much, but I will say that I do like it. Okay. And now I remember why I don't use it that much. What is the hot gossip? What is the gossip? So I may have to refer back to the book because I don't remember what the, so it has like little markings. I don't know if you can see them here. And I don't remember what they mean. I think it's king? I don't know. Is it? So we have the Hangman upright. We have Temperance in reverse. We have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. So what's the hot gossip about you? They see you as someone who's very moody. You're always changing. You don't kind of like stop and go. Like you don't really know. Like wishy-washy is the word I'm hearing. So it's like 1 minute yes, 1 minute no. Very impatient. Very like domineering. Very okay. So that's the gossip about you. So I will say this: swords are air energy. Swords are what is that? I'm thinking of what are the air signs? Aquarius, Gemini. Do not let me forget the third air sign. You know what they are. I know what they are, apparently. Not. Empress. Okay, so I don't know. This is very specific, so I'm just going to go with it because somebody who's watching this is going to need this specifically. There is a specific person. She is the Empress. She or he, again, energy has no gender. But definitely there is some kind of like divine goddess embodiment in your life. Some person. This is a specific person, right? And you are just like, I think this person might be, that's what they're saying about you, is that you are stuck in your ways, that you are not being patient, or that you're being very, like you want everything on your time. That you are emotionally manipulating them, and that you are very demanding and aggressive. Wow, this is not how I thought this reading was going to go at all, guys. Like, I'm really sorry. But this is what's coming up. So, I mean, you wanted to know. Don't ask questions if you don't want answers, right? Oh my god, I probably should have picked my pile first, right? I'm like, it's going to be the best one. Yeah, this person, and you know who it is, okay? You know exactly who it is. It's the first person you thought of when you heard the word goddess. Or empress or goddess energy. It's the first person you thought of, even if it's male or female, like I said. Because I have the high priestess in reverse, and you're not listening to your intuition in regards to the situation. So you are literally, yeah, this is a mess. This is a mess. Wow. Okay, well, it's about time I had one reading that was not what you wanted to hear, right? Well, yeah, that's, let's see. Where's my other... Okay, so I had to grab my other deck. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. Let's get a little deeper because this is a little juicy, okay? I'm just like... You're missing out on something. Missing out on something. You know, this is the problem. The problem is that you know. You're missing out on something. You've gotten rid of something that you know you're not supposed to. You know it. The problem is that this person has power over you and you don't want that. You don't want that. Okay. It's funny. So this person, the person that's watching, has this card that talks about abundance, and then it has wonders in reverse. And I feel like what I'm hearing is like, I don't believe in magic. I don't believe in magic. Maybe, I mean, you're here watching this reading, like I'm assuming you do. Maybe you're just skeptical and you're here. I don't know. But that's what I'm hearing is I don't believe in magic. I don't believe in money magic. Maybe that's the person or whatever. But there's something to do with that. And you got rid of something that you know you're not supposed to. You know, and you don't like that maybe this goddess person has some kind of sway over you, and you don't like that at all. Like, that is a big no-no. So you got rid of it, but you know you weren't supposed to. And adventures in reverse. Now you're not happy. Well, you done did it to yourself. This is so weird. And I'm just going to show you guys so that way y'all know all the cards. Then we have the High Priestess in reverse, the Empress upright, the Hanged Man upright, Temperance in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. It's very interesting energy to have cups and swords together because that's, you know, water and air, and that is a I would say maybe you have your Venus in like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and this person has their Venus in like Gemini, Aquarius, and whatever the third one is. I cannot remember to save my life. So yeah, I know and it just creates this like whirlwind hurricane kind of energy, and it just kind of sweeps, and then it's like, it's just interesting. It's very interesting, very chaotic energy. So that's the gossip about you. I know that it kind of went off a tangent there, but I felt like that was necessary to get the point across because that's probably the person that's saying all those things about you. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, check me out on all my platforms. Visit my shop. Don't tell your grandmas because she's going to tell me I'm going to hell. Alrighty, pile number 2. This is your reading. So we are using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So this should be fun. Sorry, it's really loud. So what is the hot gossip about? Pile number 2, what is the hot gossip? What is the gossip? What are they saying? What are they saying about pile 2? Please make a jump. Okay, just get a few more cards and then we will dive right in. I hate shuffling on camera so much because I think it's just like weird. First of all, I just want to say they are saying that you are a knight. What does that mean? So in tarot, you have knight, queen, king. Then you have major arcana, which is like emperor, empress, high priestess kind of energy, archetypes. And I have 3 knights here. So you're almost a full knight. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Chalice, the Knight of Cups. So that's a lot of knights. So here's the hot gossip about you. You experienced some kind of heartbreak or some kind of like major life change that really hurt you in some way or caused a lot of grief. And because of that, you rose up stronger as the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is it's a card that talks a lot about like passion, energy, lust, and Wands is fire energy. So that's like Aries. Tell me I'm gonna forget all the zodiac. You know what I'm talking about. Anywho, so yeah, that's just fire energy in general. Here's the thing, you are a dreamer, but you're a lot of all talk, no action. And that's the gossip about you, is that yes, they see that you are kind and yes, you've risen up, okay, but like where's it all going? What is actually manifesting? What's actually happening for you? So that's the gossip. A little rude, am I right? But I think it's funny because you seem to have mastered out of all 4 elements, fire. Fire energy is probably the element you're most comfortable with because it's the only card here that's higher than a knight, right? So people see you as less than, they see you as, and that's not even a bad thing. Like, I feel like people underestimate you. They see you and they think, oh, like, they're so nice, they're so kind. But, you know, they're, you know, just little so-and-so, but they don't know. I'm all aggressive, right? Because this is my pile. No, I'm just kidding. Here's the thing. You let other people's opinions of you get in the way of your own happiness. So I'm here to tell you right now that the gossip about you is that you're all talk, no action. But the problem is that you are talk and you can be action. You just got to stop worrying about what everybody else thinks around you. It's okay if you fucked up in the past. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. Anywho, it's okay if you fucked up in the past. I already said it. Now it's up to you to give yourself some forgiveness and walk through and say to all the haters, you know what I mean? Let it fuel you. Let it fuel you. That's what I do. It's literally the only reason why I'm alive. Just out of pure spite. Just kidding. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like the reading, feel free to book a personal, tell your friends, check out my website, but don't tell your grandmas, because she's going to tell me I'm going to hell. Alrighty, pile number 3. this is your reading. So we have my Spencer's Tarot deck. Come for me if you want. I do not care. This little bad boy has blessed me. So if you pick this pile, get ready to be red. What is the hot gossip? What is the hot gossip? Oh gosh. Don't mind me, I'm not tired. I just yawn for random reasons. I don't know. I don't know how my mind works. Ooh, girl. So you got a lot more cards than some of the previous peeps. Okay, sorry. Had a small interruption. So what I'm seeing here is that you are tired of constantly trying to bring back something from the past, right? Trying to resurrect something that was once there and isn't anymore. And here's the thing, like once you let go of this, you're going to release a lot of not only inner conflict, but I feel like this is conflict with other parties. And once you do that, you're actually able to find your inner calling and rise up to be like the person that you really are. And I feel like there's people outside of you in this situation that also see it and like know that once you get out of this situation, like you're gonna be better off. The problem is that you do not want to walk through that doorway. You don't want to take a risk that it's not gonna go in your favor if you do leave this situation or leave this situation. Like it doesn't have to be a relationship, it could be anything, it could be a job, it could be, you know, whatever. You're not open to the opportunity at all, and that's the problem. You're literally stopping yourself short because you're too busy trying to recreate something that just doesn't exist anymore. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You have the only person, this is one of the scenarios where it's like you can lead a horse to water but you can't make it drink. There's nothing about your situation that's going to get any better until you take charge and you go after what makes you happy, even if it's not this situation any longer. So yeah, and there are people around you that see it and they know it, and they may or may not have told you already. Maybe they, you know, but people are talking about it. That's the gossip about you. So I'm like, that was a little deep. A little too deep, okay? A little too deep. Ignore me. Alrighty guys, well that was super short. I didn't expect it to go that fast. You know, as always, check out my website. Tell your friends, but don't tell your grandmas. She's gonna tell me I'm going to hell. Okay, sorry. Had a small interruption. So what I'm seeing here is that you are tired of constantly trying to bring back something from the past, right? Trying to resurrect something that was once there and isn't anymore. And here's the thing, like once you let go of this, you're going to release a lot of not only inner conflict, but I feel like this is conflict with other parties. And once you do that, you're actually able to find your inner calling and rise up to be like the person that you really are. And I feel like there's people outside of you in this situation that also see it and like know that once you get out of this situation, like you're gonna be better off. The problem is that you do not want to walk through that doorway. You don't want to take a risk that it's not gonna go in your favor if you do leave this situation or leave this situation. Like it doesn't have to be a relationship, it could be anything, it could be a job, it could be, you know, whatever. You're not open to the opportunity at all, and that's the problem. You're literally stopping yourself short because you're too busy trying to recreate something that just doesn't exist anymore. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You have the only person, this is one of the scenarios where it's like you can lead a horse to water but you can't make it drink. There's nothing about your situation that's going to get any better until you take charge and you go after what makes you happy, even if it's not this situation any longer. So yeah, and there are people around you that see it and they know it, and they may or may not have told you already. Maybe they, people are talking about it. That's the gossip about you. So I'm like, that was a little deep. A little too deep, okay? A little too deep. Ignore me. Alrighty, guys. Well, that was super short. I didn't expect it to go that fast. As always, check out my website. Tell your friends, but don't tell your grandmas. She's gonna tell me I'm going to hell.